Hello, it's Stephanie. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I'm really excited to do my first Friday sews, my first video for my channel for 2021. And it's a brand new year, a brand new fresh start. And I've always, at this time of year, I always get in this mood to kind of like get organized and make plans and set goals and reflect on the year past and move forward into like new ideas. And what I will say, I have a lot of reflecting for 2020, and it's been a really crazy year for all of us. But I've actually kind of enjoyed my time in my sewing room, the building of this sewing room. It all happened because of COVID. So I have a lot of good things to say, and that's one of them. And so kind of looking forward to staying that track and enjoying my sewing more than ever now that I have this sewing room. That was a total COVID project, quarantine project. So I'm looking forward to kind of setting up, I want to set up a binder, like a paper. I do all my planning on my iPhone with notes and such. I want to do like a paper binder. Like we used to do planners, and I was a big Franklin planner person. And so I want to do a binder with tabs and do some project planning for the year. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've been looking at videos and kind of going down this like rabbit hole of planning and making planners and binders. I think I'm just going to use a binder I have. I don't really want to take her into like turn into scrapbooking. Like I really don't want a new craft. I just want a binder with tabs. I wanted it to be cute, but it's probably just going to be a binder. So making plans and looking back over the year, and I want to do some posting about my favorite things that I made or my favorite projects I worked on. And so if you're not already on social media with me, come find me on Facebook. I'm on there every day, and I'll be posting some of that over the next couple of 2-3 days. That's kind of a plan I have. And so just come find me and friend request me. And also another thing that it's like one of my goals for 2021 is to be more active in my social media. And I have a page just for this channel, for Feral Focus. And the idea was that it would be a place for us to interact, where I could actually see your project and what you're working on and kind of your thoughts and comments and such there. So if you're interested in that, it's Feral Focus, it's a page, or just come friend request me and I'll show it to you. And that's a goal to work on for 2021 for me. So I'll see you there. I feel like I have a lot to tell you. It feels like it's been 6 weeks, not 2. Friday sews landed on Christmas and New Year's. And I don't even know if this is going to make it for New Year's, but as my plan is to get it out at some point today. So let me start with some things that I made. On my last Friday sews, I was talking about loungewear, and I'm really like wanting to cute loungewear. And so I did make a couple things that I want to share. And one of them is this top. It's $85.29. I talked about making it. Someone actually commented, one of you said you like this top, and I also like this top. And I made it in this really pretty soft gray. It's like go with everything gray. Soft t-shirt knit. And so there's the top. It's got a kind of interesting neckline. I really like that. It's like a mock turtle, super like relaxed shoulder. And it's got cuffs on the arms and a slit on the sides. And then I made matching pants. Now I had made some wide leg lounge pants, but I really wanted something thinner. And so I picked up this pattern out of my stash. It's 5867 Simplicity, and it's more of like a loungewear. And I actually really like it. So I made it out of the same, so I had a lounge set. So let me just show that to you. I'm gonna model it for you. Okay, I have some thoughts on this. Actually, it looks really baggy. So I want to go and take a sort of a veer off. I want to turn a corner and tell you a different little story that will actually be relevant to this lounge set if you just give me a moment. I love Stitch Fix. If you follow my channel, you may have even found me from some of my Stitch Fix reviews where I actually open the box and try on all the clothing. It's a trial where you actually just go in and you pick out all your favorite like fashion, and then they curate a fix, they call it a fix for you, of 5 things. And then if you like them, you can buy them. And if you don't, you send them back. This actually is a Stitch Fix top right here that came in one of my fixes. And the last fix I got was Easter. I got a box full of dresses, 5 dresses. They were awesome. I loved them. It's probably my favorite fix ever. And then they closed church for Easter, so I didn't need Easter dresses. So hopefully church will be open this Easter because I got 5 dresses to wear. Okay, because you guys liked Stitch Fix too and used my link, I had some credit. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really, that's just so nice. I mean, you used my link and I got some credit and it was sitting there and I'm like, I don't need anything. I'm not wearing my clothes. But then I was going to take this trip to go see my son for Christmas and I thought a few tops would be nice. Just a few new tops would be nice. So I did asked for the fix and they sent me, like, the most expensive item in the box was a cardigan that I already had, already had from Stitch Fix. So I sent them back and I said, I don't really need that and I don't want a box if I can't like all 5 things, because you get the discount with 5. So they replaced it and sent me another box and I loved it. That box kind of gave me an awareness that more fitted clothes are more flattering than the baggy clothes that I was making. So I immediately thought I probably need to rework this outfit and just make it smaller because it's not flattering. So I made the pants again in this knit, and it's a different kind. This is more of a t-shirt knit. I just really would like to know fabrics. I'd love to know the names of fabrics. Somebody tell me how to figure that out. But I think this is called a Ponte knit, and I'm not sure, but it has that kind of like backing to it, and it's not as stretchy like a t-shirt knit. So it was a lot more figure flattering, and I also made it smaller. So it is smaller, but it's just, oh my gosh, I love these pants. I wore them on my trip, and I want to show you these pants with this top. Okay, so take a look at this. Now I want to show you these pants with a Stitch Fix top. You see that little top from Stitch Fix was more fitted and it was just more flattering. And I'm not a skinny girl. And I always feel like you want to hide that, right? But it's the hiding of it makes it worse. It makes it bigger. And so I've kind of learned to kind of get close to the figure is more flattering than loose clothes. Like the big loosey tops and all of that. I don't like those because they just really hide me and make me look bigger. So I felt like this gray suit is making me look bigger. So I want to rework this and just make it smaller. That's what I want to do. So watch for that. I will share results if I can get that to work. But those blue pants are actually smaller. So if I go and just rework the gray, they'll look more like the blue. But you know that darker color is more flattering on us pants than the gray anyway. I think when I'm shopping, I don't buy lighter color. I think when I'm shopping, I don't buy lighter colors for my bottoms because it's just more slimming. I like black. I wear a lot of black. Okay, moving along. Future plan. I want to first talk about Christmas. Ours was really quiet. Obviously, we didn't have the big crowds of relatives that we normally would have. It was just going over to my daughter's, her husband, her kids, and my son, who lives next door to me here. And we're all very close-knit. So we had a beautiful, quiet Christmas. We only had one big meal. We didn't do 2. We usually would do Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We just did 1. The children were, oh, so precious and adorable. They're missing friends. They're missing being around other kids, but they still have Grammy and Grandpa and Uncle Jesse, so it's fine. I mean, they had people to show their loot too. Santa was very good to them, very. And the next day after Christmas, we took our trailer up to my son's, which is just a few hours away, and we stayed in a RV park and spend a few days visiting with them. And because of the quarantine and the stay-at-home orders and all of that, we really couldn't go anywhere and do anything like we normally would when we go visit them. So it's my son, his wife, and my granddaughters who are grown-ups. So they're all, not all together all the time, but they were for Christmas. So I got to just sit and talk. Like, we didn't go anywhere. We just stayed at their house and we talked, and we go to the grocery store, get food, fix dinner, and talk some more. And I'm just gonna say this is like my favorite visit ever. you know, my daughter had just been over to visit them, and she said the same thing. We didn't go anywhere, we didn't do anything, we just visited. And I just felt like we bonded more than ever, and man, I loved it. So my granddaughter is graduating from college this year, and I don't even know if they'll get to have a graduation. We still don't know what 2021 holds, right? So I said, whether you have a graduation or not, I would like to make you a dress. Now you may, if you watch my channel, you may know that I have a rule. I don't make things for other people. She's an exception. She's my granddaughter. So I want to make her a dress. So we went to Joann's and she picked this pattern. It's Simplicity 8875. She liked everything. She liked the sleeves. She picked View D. So the sleeves are kind of just loose. They come to about here and they're kind of just flowy. And there's no ruffle. This other two views had a ruffle. It's just a simple dress with an empire waist. It's just gonna, she knows her figure. She is Grammy's daughter. She knows Grammy's daughter. Grammy's granddaughter. Always told him, I'm not the cooking Grammy because I don't like to cook. I'm the fashion Grammy. So she knows her fashion. And she picked, I told her, this is a trial dress. You're going to get 2 dresses because I want to fit you first. And then once we get it perfect, then I will make the dress out of the fabric you really like. So she'll end up with 2 dresses. That's what I do for me. I'm going to do it for her. She picked this linen-like. I don't know if it's actually linen, but it's linen-like. And it's nice. It's, we like the same colors. So I'm going to make it up. I've got her measurements. I'm going to make it up to what I think will fit her. Send it to her and see if she can mark it off to a perfect fit. And then I will make the finished dress. So I'm going to get started on this right away because graduation's in May and I have to mail things back and forth to get that perfect fit. But she's too far away for me to just run over and try things on. So I'm going to make this. It's out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's all the makes. The other thing I wanted to talk about is my project notebook. This is when I make things and I write my directions to myself on how I made them. So what's in here is masks, when I made my masks in the beginning of COVID, and then my valance curtains, which are, I don't think you can see them, but they were for my sewing room, and I made some for my dining room, my kitchen also. My cushions for my deck, if you've seen that video. I won't be able to link this many videos, so you'll know I did videos on all of these, except the masks. I didn't do that. Fabric boxes, you can see them back. Where are they? They're right there, whatever that is. Am I blocking them? The yoga waistband, you've seen that video. The fabric pumpkins for the fall, and cotton pads, which I haven't done a video on, but I will. And so that was it. I'm out of paper, so I needed some new notebooks. So I bought a little set of notebooks, and they're different colors. Whoops. And they're super cute. Aren't they cute? So I will just set these aside and I'll have another notebook. And what I do when I have my project is I just put a post-it note with what it is. So it's kind of like tabbing through, I can see. And so I'm ready to move on to a new instructional notebook. So I write myself instructions if I ever want to make it again. I'll remember all my little tips and tricks, and it helps me to tell you what I'm trying to tell you from doing. I also kind of wanted to show you this. It's a mouse pad because, did you see the video where I got an iPad Pro a couple months ago? I bought a little holder. I'm going to have to take a picture of that. I bought a little holder to put it up on the wall so I can watch YouTube videos while I'm sewing. And it's right there, right in front of me. Okay, I don't know if this will make it into the video because I don't want it to be long, but these are my Christmas earrings hubby gave me. Aren't they beautiful? I just love this one designer. I think it's Catherine Popesco or something like that. I'll put a link in the description. I got some earrings and a necklace from this designer last year from a local store, and I thought, well, that would be an easy present for him to give me, and I picked them out myself. And there is a necklace. My birthday's coming. We'll see. But the real gift we gave was there's so many good sales before Christmas, we went and got a new TV. Our TV just wasn't smart, and we needed a smarter TV. So we went and we shopped the sales and we looked for all the functions that we wanted, and it just turned out that the one we wanted they didn't have. They didn't have in stock. And so they weren't going to be getting it, and he said, hey, he's like, click, clack, click, clack. And he says, hey, would you be interested in an open box? And I said, well, you know, like I want brand new, but it was cheaper. We got the sale because it was open box, and he still guaranteed it. So I still was able to get the warranty. So we got the open box. We get home and everything looked in order. You know, they do all the checking. We got it up on the wall. I'm going through clicking, setting it up, and you have to name your TV. And so I was going to give it a name, but whoever had it and returned it for the fact that it was open box had already named it. Well, we had gone in there thinking 50 inches, 60 inches was what we had at home. We had 40. They don't even make that. Like, there are 75-inch TVs. Do you have one? How big a walls do you guys have? I just like, we got the 65, and it is a monster. It's like huge. And so what they had named this TV, Big Ass TV. That's what they named it. So we keep telling our kids, we have a big ass TV. So, like, I don't say curse words. It's not my thing. I don't have any problem with other people. I just don't. But so whenever I say big ass TV, they just crack up. They think it's hilarious. Anyways, we had a beautiful Christmas, and that was just a funny little thing, our TV. We may never leave our house again. We've got the TV, sewing room. What do I need to go out for? Tell me. There's just so much more I could share, but I'm going to save that for another day. Definitely will be showing you that Stitch Fix boxing and unboxing and try on. I'm just excited to show you. There were some really pretty things in there. And I just am looking forward to 2021. I'm sure we all feel like it's time for a fresh start. And to just kind of find, you know, some joy and things to look forward to. And I'm going to make plans. I'm going to, you know, make the best of it. I'm ready for a new year. And I want to wish you a happy new year and just all the blessings for a wonderful year. It's going to be great. I feel it. And happy 2021, happy new year. And thank you so much for being one of my viewers. I really appreciate it. I feel your connection, and we're all kind of, you know, a lot of us are stuck at home. I'm one of them, and that connection with you, it really, really is nice. And I feel it. I love it. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye now.